morning and welcome. You're watching the CommexFX Daily Outlook for Wednesday, December 10th. The euro rose 0.51% against the US dollar and closed at 1.2380. Yesterday, data showed that Germany's trade surplus unexpectedly expanded to 21.9 billion euros in October, higher than market expectations for a surplus of 18.5 billion euros. Additionally, the nation's current account surplus surprisingly advanced to 23.1 billion euros in October, beating market expectations. Separately, the ECB Governing Council Jozef Makuch revealed that at their meeting last week, an overwhelming majority of policymakers remained in favor of buying sovereign bonds in order to support the Eurozone economy. The US Economic Optimism Index rose to a level of 48.4 in December, following a reading of 46.4 in November. Meanwhile, the seasonally adjusted wholesale inventories climbed 0.4% on an MOM basis compared to a revised similar rise recorded in the prior month. The pair is expected to find support at 1.2300 and a fall-through could take it to the next support level of 1.2218. The pair is expected to find first resistance at 1.2456 and the rise-through could take it to the next resistance level of 1.2530. Amid the light economic calendar from the Eurozone today, investor sentiment would be governed by global macroeconomic news. The British pound rose 0.13% against the US dollar and closed at 1.5676. However, gains in the GBP were kept in check after manufacturing production in the UK unexpectedly eased 0.7% on a monthly basis in October, dropping for the first time in 5 months. Additionally, the nation's industrial production surprisingly recorded a fall of 0.1% on a monthly basis in October. The pair is expected to find support at 1.5626 and the fall-through could take it to the next support level of 1.5579. The pair is expected to find first resistance at 1.5719 and the rise-through could take it to the next resistance level of 1.5765. Trading trends in the pound today are expected to be determined by the UK's total trade balance data, scheduled in a few hours. The US dollar weakened 0.81% against the Japanese yen and closed at 119.63. Yesterday, data from Japan showed that the nation's machine tool orders rose 36.6% on an annual basis in November, after advancing 30.8% in October. In economic news, Japan's Consumer Confidence Index dropped to a level of 37.7 in November, after registering a reading of 38.9 in the prior month. Meanwhile, Business Survey Index, the BSI, of large manufacturing industries recorded a rise of 8.1% in the fourth quarter 2014. The pair is expected to find support at 117.84 and the fall-through could take it to the next support level of 116.4. The pair is expected to find first resistance at 120.83 and the rise-through could take it to the next resistance level of 122.36. Going forward, investors await Japan's machine orders and tertiary industry index data scheduled in the late hours today. The Australian dollar traded a tad lower against the US dollar and closed at 0.8299. Earlier today, data from Australia's biggest trading partner, China, showed that the annual inflation rate unexpectedly eased to a 5-year low of 1.4% in November from 1.6% in the preceding month. Additionally, the nation's producer price index fell more than expected, 2.7% on an annual basis in November. Overnight data showed that Australia's Westpac Consumer Confidence Index dropped 5.7% on a monthly basis to a level of 91.9 in December, compared to a level of 96.6 registered in the previous month. The pair is expected to find support at 0.8221 and the fall-through could take it to the next support level of 0.8148. The pair is expected to find first resistance at 0.8370 and the rise-through could take it to the next resistance level of 0.8446. Going forward, investors look forward to Australia's consumer inflation expectations scheduled in the early hours of tomorrow. Gold prices traded higher by 2.28% against the US dollar at $1231.20 per ounce, following a slump in the global equity markets, thus enhancing the demand for the safe haven yellow metal. The pair is expected to find support at 1206.93 and the fall-through could take it to the next support level of 1183.86. The pair is expected to find first resistance at 1246.03, and the rise through could take it to the next resistance level of 1262.06. CommexFX is now offering a new application. Download the brand new CommexFX TradeMate app right now and receive daily market predictions, suggested market directions to trade on, highlighted best trading options and more, covering a wide range of markets including energy, metals, indices and forex among others. Trade easily and trade successfully. For more information on CommexFX TradeMate app, kindly visit our main website www.commexfx.com. Stay in the know by liking us on Facebook, following us on Twitter and Instagram, circling us on Google+, and of course, subscribing to our YouTube channel. Have a great trading day!